Welcome to Minority Report, and I'm your host, Lachelle Smith. Minority Report is a video blog on YouTube celebrating Black-owned businesses, and I am here in Maryland again at the Black-owned Small Business Expo, and I have Cortland Jones here. He has a book, Out of Darkness, A Journey into the Marvelous Light. I thank you so much for being a guest on Minority Report. I'll be here all day interviewing multiple vendors. Cortland is just one of many. If you ever find out that there's any kind of small business expo supporting Black-owned businesses, I strongly encourage you to either participate or attend. Support these businesses. So I want to know more about your book. Like, how long have you been an author? What inspired you to write this? What's your motivation? Talk to me a little bit about what it is that you do.
So I'm currently an educator in Prince George's County Public Schools. 25 years. October is my anniversary.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations. Shout out to all the public school teachers.
My book was published in 2014, but it took 9 years to write.
Wow.
So I've been an author for 3 years.
So it's definitely been a journey. It's definitely been a journey. Okay.
And I'm in the process of writing a new book for teachers as well. My children and I are going to start writing a book this summer.
Okay.
So from a parent-child perspective of how to work with your children and reading the Bible so they can build their own faith relationship.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Starting that journey in the summer.
Okay. I mean, I know that we, especially like as Black people, period, our faith is so important to us. And no matter, what it is that we go through, we rely on our faith to pull us through. Yes. So you've written this book based on your personal experience and your journey to salvation.
Yes.
So what was that journey like for you?
So emptiness is what led me to Christ.
Okay.
I had the job, I had the car, I was young, but there was something on the inside that was making me feel like I was missing something.
Okay.
And that led me to go to church, which eventually led me to Christ. And in the process of growing in my faith relationship and my new discovery of wanting to write devotionals, there came this idea of writing a book so others could learn and experience the inspiration that comes from grace as it happened to me. And so that's how the journey of writing Out of the Darkness began. It was actually intended to just be a devotional.
Okay.
But in the process of writing it,
you started to share your experience and
God took over.
Okay.
And that's why I enjoyed the journey, because the things that I intended to write, I could start seeing things that were being put on paper that I knew wasn't coming from me. And so in it, I wanted people to understand more about salvation.
Right.
What it meant, what it involved. Because when I came to Christ, I knew who Jesus was as God's son, but I didn't know the benefit.
Right.
And so my journey has always been about learning more about the benefit of being a Christian, being a follower of Christ. And so in the book, there's this discussion of how you can experience the elevated, expanded, exponential lifestyle walking by faith. Basically how God enriches your life when you adhere to his word and you begin to follow his word.
Now I think as a Christian myself, I think there are a lot of misconceptions about Christianity, what role the Black church plays in, our community, in economics, in rearing our children, in marriage. I think there's a lot of misconceptions about what Christians are supposed to look like. And I appreciate the fact that you felt compelled and led by the Spirit to write this so that others would be encouraged as they go along their journey. So what do you suggest to that person who is really struggling to submit, if they're feeling that tug or that pull on their heart? They have, like you said, all of the possessions, all of the material things, but they're still feeling something inside of them, or they're trying to fill that empty space inside of them. What would your encouragement to them be?
My encouragement would be, take the journey. take the discovery, take the opportunity. In the same way that we experience success where we take these small steps to get to a bigger place, I would say the same thing about, what does this mean to follow God or walk with God? Start in your private moment with a simple prayer, acknowledging to God your need for Him or your curiosity about who He is, or wanting Him to connect with you in a personal way, because I believe He'll do it.
Right.
And then just getting in that Word, I would definitely encourage starting with the Gospels to learn more about who Jesus is, or the New Testament to understand the writings of Scripture as it relates to what the Christian lifestyle is like. And then, just like an entrepreneur, when you connect with people and you develop partnerships, talking with other people who are involved in their faith walk and what it's like.
Fellowship is so important. Fellowship is important. So you touch on a lot of those topics in this book, Out of the Darkness, A Journey into the Marvelous Light. So how can we get a copy of this book?
So you can go to Amazon.com, or you can contact me through my email, arthurcjones@yahoo.com, free shipping. And those are the best ways to get in contact with me in order to.
So one more question. Give me some advice for an aspiring author. For somebody who has a story, because we all have a story to tell. We all have a story to tell. We done been through something, we've experienced something, we've climbed mountains, gone through valleys, all of that. So what would you say to that person who has a story inside of them and they're just not quite sure how to get it out?
Don't worry about being perfect. Be willing to just put your heart on paper, because we do all have a story to tell. When we're talking with someone one-on-one, how we're feeling, what we're thinking comes out. Do the same thing with the paper. You have to write the story first. You can always either have someone else, or you can go back and fine-tune it. But I would say for me, I just started writing. I was
just do it. Just hop out there.
And then when you feel more led to, put it in a way that you want other people to read it, that's when you get someone to edit it,
right?
Kind of thing. But I would say start with just putting your heart on paper. 2012, I started blogging for the first time, and my writing has
developed
since. Yeah.
Oh, love it. Well, thank you so much. This is Cortland Jones. I definitely want you to go to Amazon, get a copy of this book. If you're interested about Christianity, if you're struggling in your faith, if you're new to your walk or new in your walk with Christ, know that salvation is available to you. Find you a friend, find you a partner, find 3 partners, find 2 partners, touch and agree, so that you won't feel like you're in it by yourself. And then definitely read this book. It will inspire you and encourage you to keep going, keep trusting, keep praying, keep fasting, keep worshiping, keep praising, keep doing what it is that you do that you need to connect to God in a way that's authentic to you. Again, going back to the misconceptions about Christianity, you don't have to look a certain way, you don't have to talk a certain way, you don't have to wear your clothes a certain way. You just have to be authentic and let God in. And I believe that this is going to be a book that's going to help you do that. So definitely support this brother and what it is that he's doing. Cortland, again, I thank you so much for being on Minority Report. Hey, all of you, I love you so much. I will check you out next time.